Hey guys, so today I'm going to be giving you some major motivation to declutter your kids' toys and really only keep the toys around that they actually use and will actually benefit from, as well as getting the toys organized and in a spot where they will be able to find them. So we have been working on this for quite some time. I'm talking months, you guys. This is not something that can just be easily done in one day. I would never want you guys to think that we just did all of this in one single day. It took a long time and it took a change in mindset. It took a little bit of thought to decide what was the best way to organize things and what toys my son actually uses and what toys he doesn't. So I'm going to be sharing that process with you guys today. The first thing that we did is what you guys are seeing here. We took out all of his toys and put them on the floor. We went through every single one of them, decided what was trash, what was giveaway, what were things that he wanted to keep and that we needed to figure out how to organize. One major tip I have for you guys in getting motivated to just get this done and organizing your kids' toys is to get your kids involved. If you have an older child like my oldest, they can definitely help in the process. They may not be inclined towards organization and they may not know where to put things, but you can ask them to throw things away, to put things in a certain bin, to move things around. You can ask them to help with the little ones, and if you do have a little one, you can get them involved as well. Let them hold on to something, let them feel like they are a part of whatever seems to be going on with mommy. She seems very dedicated and serious about what she's doing, and they usually just want to be a part of that. So making them feel like they are can help. It's definitely not easy. We did have to move him around, as you'll see in this video, and kind of keep him away from things that he could break or take apart or undo what we were doing. So that was just, an extra step when you have a little one, but we were definitely able to do this with him. And I was also definitely able to encourage my oldest to help me out and teach him about organizing, and he always feels so accomplished and so good about his room when we do this. One major thing that I have my oldest do all of the time, or not all of the time, but quite often, is go through his things and decide if he still wants them or if he wants to give them away. So we have a lot of books in this family. We are a huge book family, and there just comes a time when you need to go through your books and decide what books you've already read and don't plan to read again, what books are a priority and you really want to read. So that is what he is doing here, and he will do this again in the future, but in this video. So you guys will see that this is an ongoing process, and decluttering is just that way. You can't just declutter one time and expect to forever have a decluttered home. It really is something that you need to just make a part of your life and continuously do in order to live a clutter-free life. Okay, so welcome to the future. Carter is now going through his toy bin. We actually decided to move this toy bin into the attic and hopefully use it in the future. I would love to use it to put pretend play, like play silks and different like costumes and fun things for the kids to dress up in and pretend play in. But for now we just don't have room for it, so we are going to move it into the attic, which is another resource that you can have if you are trying to declutter your house. If there's something you just can't let go of and you really feel you will use it in the future, I don't believe in just being like, just throw it out. If you're not going to use it in the next week, throw it out. No, I think that there are attics for a reason, and it's perfectly fine with storing some things in there. We also had some shelves that we thought we were going to use in his room, but we decided against it, so we moved those into the attic as well, because I always am looking to use shelves in a different part of our house, and I know that I will use them in the future. And then Carter is going through his books again. And this time though, we had a new system. So he went through his books and decided the ones that he wanted to keep, which was basically all of them, but we ended up going through them together and decided which books he would keep in his room, books that he hadn't read yet and that he was really looking forward to reading. We decided to keep in his room, and then the rest we decided to keep in our garage, in our little homeschool area. We have these new homeschool shelves we put up in our garage, which maybe I will show you guys in a future like homeschool organization video. So we put some of those books in there that he has already read, or books that I feel like we will read as a family, we put in there, which helped out because he only has that bottom shelf right there, and a lot of times he would just pile up books next to his bookshelf and that collected dust and it just wasn't good. So this was a much better way of going about things. Alright, so we are done organizing and cleaning for now, so I thought I would give you guys a little bit of a tour of his room, show you some of the things we have added. We recently added this desk. I am so excited about it, you guys. We got it from 20 bucks from one of our friends, and it's so cool because the legs will grow with him. We can make them go up higher as he gets older, and I of course just spray painted the top white, and the bottom half is this metal that's kind of like blackish brownish, so it goes with like the black and white theme in his room. So I'm very happy about this desk. The only thing is we need a chair for it. I really want to get him a rolling chair. I think that would be great. I really wanted a desk in his room because I think it just promotes creativity. He loves to write and he loves to make up board games and different things. So I have been wanting to get him a desk for a long time. They are surprisingly expensive though, so to buy a desk for 20 bucks and just spray paint it so that it works in his room was awesome. Over here we just organized the books as you guys saw. We also added some just like little knickknacks, trophies, things that he likes to display in his room. And then his closet has gone through a lot of organization. I am really happy with it, especially the cube organizer down there. It fits all of his toys really well. He has like video games, his shoes, that's his magic tracks, his Nerf guns and bullets, some dragons, Pokemon cards and baseball cards that are just like extra. That was his marble run, and then those are some cars. And on the left is his little golf mat that he can lay out and do a little putting, so that's really fun. We just keep it stored over there. And then over here we have his hats on the pegboards. I showed you guys that in another organizational declutter video. And then we also have his stuffed animals on here, which is so nice. They're not just all laying on the floor. We can kind of hide them in this thing, which of course I spray painted it white, which is why it looks kind of funny when you open it. And then over here we have like his favorite Pokemon stuffed animals. We have his Pokemon card wall of fame, which was very popular in my last declutter and organization video. So I want to let you guys know I always have my most popular things linked below in the description box. So if you're wondering where something's from, you can check that out. I will have these linked below, but they're great. He can take the cards out if he wants to play with them, or he can leave them up there. We also are still loving our bedding. I will have this linked below by Betty's. It's really nice. And that is all of the decluttering and organization that we have gotten done recently. I would like to add some little baskets into his desk to make it a little bit more organized, and we still have his video gaming area to organize, so that will be next. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!